traders, welcome. First thing first, I'm using just my laptop microphone and that's it. And the reason is because I'm right now backpacking in the middle of Sicily. So right now I'm in the abandoned house because it's too hot outside. For example, if I put my Ethernet on my phone, a little bit later the phone is telling me, hey man, too hot, I'm shutting off. And that's how hot it is here. So I have to be in an abandoned place to cool, and the devices too. So if you're listening that, let me know how is the voice. I made a few tests, it sounds good, but let's see how the reality is. Thank you for that. But let's zoom in that gold opportunity what I was taking today, let's say very early morning. And it starts with the last week price movement. So here you can see how the price is making this nice pattern, structure pattern here, and is moving after ding 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 ding. And what was happening? The price is breaking the structure higher. For the gold, what we want to see is if the 618 is holding. How to see that? The Fib in the bottom all the way to the top here, and you can see here how the price is bouncing down ding ding to the 618, and what the price is doing inside the 618. The similarity what I'm seeing is, delete this, you can see here, whoops, right, and then you have whoop and this. So those two patterns are supporting each other. What is very good information for us. Next thing, we have the same pattern here, and what you can see, we break above it here. Same thing what was last time here, we break above it and retest and start going higher. Same thing here, but this time let's zoom in. What was happening? We have the 618 retest, what is supporting to go higher. And now we have the highs here, and we want to see break above it or close above it. And here we can see we close, but that's completely night. But let's look this one. We close above it. And now the second thing is we close above it, and what it is a Paris tweezer top candlestick pattern. But you can see here we have the 618 support, structure break higher, so the price want to go higher, but you get a bearish candlestick pattern. What this tells to me is it's the manipulation movement for the sellers, so it's a good time to step in. That was my entry. Stop loss those weeks low, and I was aiming the structure high. Very beautiful movement. Why is structure high, not the Fibonacci high? Because it was a scalp opportunity, jump in and jump out. But here we can see now one thing, because the price is now moving higher, is because the last, this one here was, it was 618, and what we was talking about here, this pattern and this pattern, they are supporting each other. They are respecting the same things what was previously, principles, emotions, everything inside. And what it was the 618 retest. And now if you go in here, what was happening after this movement? Price is going ding 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 ding, we break higher. You can see the same thing here, what was happening here. And if you zoom in using now the Fib again, the same movement, what you can see here. The price is retesting the 618 beautifully. So actually I'm gonna do this. Whoa. So they are right now supporting each other, exactly like everything else on that story. They're supporting, they just things, higher, 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 beautifully. And you can see here, if you trade the FIB, mouse, 618 retest, straight to the take profit, 4. And if you're using this Fibonacci here, 618 retest, and your take profit hit here. So everything was absolutely harmony inside all those movements. Absolutely beautiful. So if you have more questions about these movements, let me know in the comments. The next thing what I want to talk about is this one here. I found myself trying to short more than going long most times. Anyone have this issue before? Yes, I have. And I found answers. So my answer is, it's very simple. We are humans, and we are, for example, you try to go more short than long. That's what the market makers are doing. They put the fear in the game, and that's why you're feeling short, because we are human beings. We feel the fear through the candlestick, the emotions and the harmony and the frequency behind those candlesticks. There is a little touch what is going in your emotion system, and it's give you this fear, and because of that your brain is realizing that, and you want to go short. And that, you want to go short. And that's the reason why people start over leveraging and all those things, because they feel it, and now they jump in, over leverage, something like that, big. And what is happening? They move the market opposite sides. It's a smooth psychology, and it's working so far every single time when I'm been trading. That's how the big boys make the money. It's the manipulation. It's the purest manipulation, because you as a human, you have open heart and you feel those things, but now you have to recognize your feel, and then you can understand it. Otherwise you feel the fear and you jump in, and then you get stop out. Same thing again. It's happening all the time. I have the same issue, and I found answer. You have to recognize it, and then where these details, and you gather enough information previously or in the moment, you're gonna have very good opportunities. For example, the same trades what I was taking today, it was the same thing. What I was telling here, we have everything bullish, but here it's giving you a tweezer top. What is a bearish candlestick pattern? It was a micro manipulation movement, but it was still a manipulation movement. It's a very similar thing, but let's say in the micro level. In the major levels, you have to have a nice, warrior side there to get, you cannot move in the place. Let's say that. But yeah, that's the one. Do it. Just do it. Recognize it and going the opposite side. All the time, it's not even the opposite side, because it still can happen, because the information is there. That's why the patience is required. Absolutely necessary. patient, patient, and more, a little bit patient. So that was the story of that trade. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. And because I'm traveling right now, so every single video is gonna be somewhere in crazy places. I don't even know where. I'm gonna just figure out on the way. Thank you, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Ciao.